So the goal of this video is to look at Cramer's rule and use it as an option to solve systems of equations. We're going to stick with the two variable case in this one. So we have a system of the form a1x plus b1y equals c1, a2x plus b2y equals c2, and all of the a's, b's, and c's are just constants. So Cramer's rule says that if we use determinants, we can find the solution for x and y. Granted that the d determinant right here is not equal to 0. So, I already had that written down. So I guess it's important if I want to write it twice, right? So d is the determinant that comes from the left-hand side with the x's and y's. dx, as you notice, we replace the x column with the right-hand side constants, c1 and c2, and find that determinant. And dy, not dx again, is the determinant where the first column stays the same, but then the y column is replaced with c1 and c2. And once we evaluate those determinants, assuming that d is not equal to 0, the solution to the system is x is equal to dx over d, and y equals dy over d. So let's look at an example. And the beautiful thing about Cramer's rule is we can use it to easily solve any system of equations. Remember, with substitution and elimination, if the answers weren't exactly nice, it got a little cumbersome to solve. So at least Cramer's rule gives us a really fast way to get things done. So we have the system 10x plus 12y or 2y equals 13, 8x minus 3y equals 10. So we calculate d, which is the determinant for what I call the system, the left-hand side. So that's 10, 2, 8, and negative 3. So that's 10 times negative 3 minus 2 times 8. And I believe that comes out to be negative 46. We have d sub x, which remember that means the x column gets replaced with the 13 and 10. The y column remains the same. And this is 13 times negative 3 minus 2 times 10. And that looks like negative 59. And dy finally, so the first column stays the same from the original, the 10, 8. The right-hand side is 13 and 10, and that looks like 10 times 10 minus 13 times 8, and that should be negative 4. So that means that x is equal to dx, which is negative 59, over d, which is negative 46, which I'll write as 59 over 46, and y is equal to dy, which is negative 4 over negative 46, and as always, we should reduce. That's 2 over 23. So there's a solution by Cramer's rule.